I'd like to talk about Major League Baseball. And again, specifically regarding the uniform issue, the jersey problem. I don't know exactly what the deal is with the jerseys. I've never been a jersey. Like, I don't know who makes what jersey. But this started going viral about a month ago, I'd say. Maybe a little bit less than a month ago. Where MLB uniforms have been taken over by Fanatics and Nike.
Correct. And
they're terrible. Every single player hates them. The fans hate them. Everyone hates them. And they look bad. They look bad. And I don't know when because baseball is such a cool sport where there's so many unique uniforms. I still believe the City Connect jerseys rock. I think the City Connect jerseys are awesome. A lot of people don't like those. I think they're awesome. I think the Red City Connect jerseys are one of the best. And again, this could just be my opinion, but when you're a fan of an MLB team, part of it's you come to the game, you wear a little jersey. I think similar to basketball, I think it's the second coolest sport to have a jersey from. I think football is the worst.
So I won't be caught dead in a basketball jersey.
I won't wear them either. But I'm just saying they're popular.
I'll wear a football jersey. I'll wear a baseball jersey with the best of them. Hopefully he's not watching the show. But my brother got me a Xavier Running Man basketball jersey, and I'm too big of a fella to be wearing a basketball jersey.
I think I need to get you a Miami Heat LeBron James #6 jersey.
Oh yeah,
and we'll have.
There's something about wearing a basketball jersey that reminds me of like frats.
Yeah,
I like when I see a football jersey, when I see a baseball jersey, and I know like frats wear them, but like you're going out to the college bar when you're 19 to 22 years old. They are wearing a Vince Carter Toronto Raptors jersey.
Yeah,
they are wearing the Michael Jordan Space Jam jersey. Like those that you will see those at a college bar every time you come out. You don't see that so much with football and baseball.
I think you know that it's a frat when that's all they're wearing.
Correct.
They're not wearing anything underneath that jersey. That's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah, so anyway, this story kind of took over the internet. And by the way, I think baseball jerseys are kind of classy. I think if you wear a buttoned-up baseball jersey, I think people are into that. But this story broke. The jerseys are terrible. This is a quote from Trey Turner, I believe. Just really blunt. Everybody hates them. Everybody hates these jerseys. They're foul. And I'm gonna get to some of these pictures because it's preposterous. So this is the pants situation for these jerseys.
This is going to make Molly very happy.
Molly's going to be very happy
Molly's
with this
going
segment.
to love this.
All right.
So let's take a look. Again, this is a tucked-in jersey.
We're going to slideshow this.
We're going to slideshow it. This is a tucked-in jersey, and you can see the jersey through the pants. You can see it. What are we doing?
And that's bad quality photo. This is like a professionally done photo of Shohei. And you still can see it.
You can still see it.
What happens when they get a little sweaty? It's the middle of July, right?
Yeah.
They get a little sweaty and they stick to their legs. Or heaven forbid a guy like that fills out a uniform like Spencer Steer.
Yeah.
You're gonna be seeing all of Steer.
I think you're gonna have to wear
see Steer the stud.
I think the jock strap's gonna come back this year in baseball in full effect. This next picture again, they look like almost like knockoff T-shirts. I'm trying to figure it out. They don't look good. It looks like if Reed and I went back into headlines machines and just started playing around with my terrible design skills, I could probably cook up this.
Now, these are like spring training unis.
Sure.
So they're not the exact same thing as what they're going to be wearing throughout the year, but yeah, they should be.
Look at it.
They should be better. They look like they came from Ally Express or DHgate, which if you've bought a jersey, those are straight from overseas. They're cheap as can be. Show the Josiah Gray one. This one's
the funniest one.
It's Josiah
Hey. I mean, it's just
so
preposterous. In a sport that has so much money, no, not a salary cap in sight. We can't get together and come up with a jersey that looks like it was made by somebody with some money. We can't have that. And this is why Rob Manfred, and I'm not going to blame it all on Rob Manfred, but when we're talking about marketing stars, could you imagine trying to market LeBron James with his underwear hanging out? I guess people want to see that too. But I'm just saying, LeBron James tucking in his jersey, you could just see the jersey through his shorts. That's not what we're doing here. And Rob Manfred, man, take a class one time. Take a PR class one time. Just once.
I think it's tired to hate on Rob Manfred. I really do.
Whose
think
fault
it's
is this?
This would fall under the owners and whoever, the league making this deal.
This is Rob Manfred.
These jerseys look objectively bad. And like baseball players are different because I think we almost universally would like a thicker jersey. Like I remember when I played, Nike pants were always bad because they were so thin.
Yeah.
They were so thin to when you would be sliding into a base, it would hurt. Like you wouldn't.
Yeah.
It would hurt just because the jerseys were so thin. I hated Nike stuff.
It's terrible.
And now the majors got them. And poor Majestic. What's going to happen to that company? Because they not only that this was like their one thing is Majestic jerseys,
MLB jerseys,
but they also had a great slogan. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic.
That is really good. That's a great slogan. I had never heard of it, if I'm going to be honest, Majestic, until Reed mentioned to me that's what they were before all this.
Yeah.
But shout out to Majestic.
They also before a decade ago, I'm pretty sure they sold all the licensed gear.
Yeah.
Up until probably 10, 15 years ago, it was almost all Majestic gear. Majestic used to do the NHL jerseys. They still might have the NHL jerseys, but similar to how when Reebok lost the NFL jerseys, Reebok's done, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Reebok's out. So Majestic's going to be gone.
Kirby says, a conspiracy. They did this on purpose to create a story. They'll fix the jerseys and make a big deal about it. If that's a big brain play by Robbie Manfred, if that's the case. That is a big brain play. I don't think that's the case, but I don't think he's got that. I don't think he's got the marbles for it, respectfully. But maybe it is. Maybe they wanted to make their product look so bad that people will just talk about them. Good play, Rob. Again,
the old rope-a-dope.
The old rope-a-dope.
Classic rope-a-dope. Just put them in a corner, tire yourself out, and then you're like, dude, look how good these jerseys look now.
Does this affect the City Connect jerseys? Are the City Connect jerseys going to look this bad too?
What does this say about LeBron's legacy?
What does this say about LeBron's legacy? The MLB, I just want you to market your players right one time. Can you just do it for me once? Can you just make them look good when they're on the field?
You want to know why you're talking about marketing players right? One thing that Rob Manfred has said in the past that he got killed for was when they were talking about marketing players.
Yeah.
And he was like, I can't market Mike Trout if he doesn't want to be marketed. You remember this? This was 5 years ago.
I don't remember that.
It was the All-Star game, and someone was interviewing him, and they were saying why don't you market your players better? Which, by the way, that's a very vague thing. It's in the same jest of we need to run better plays. We need a better play caller. We need to market these guys better. And someone was like, why don't you market Mike Trout? He's one of the best players that have ever played the game. And Rob Manfred is like, Mike Trout doesn't want to be marketed. He's like, how can I market Mike Trout if he doesn't want to be marketed?
What does that mean? I want to know what it means.
If Mike Trout
does any NBA player want to be marketed? Really? I mean, it's just does anybody ever want to be marketed? Because you're part of an organization. At some point, you have to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just comes were there companies not going up to Mike Trout and saying, "Hey, we want you to be the face of our organization," and Mike Trout was just like, "I'm good."
I mean, maybe that's the case. I have a hard time believing. And if that is the case, why don't you just put him in a commercial and call it a day? All I want is just let me see him. Let me see him out in the open.
It's also harder to market a baseball player than it is the other sports because, I mean, we love baseball here, but it's objectively the least cool out of the big three sports.
Yeah, but but you can market it right. I think more people would like it, right?
How would you like to market the players? Because the easiest way is to make them look cool. And it's
all right.
So let's make them look cool. The hardest.
Let's make them look cool. Let's make them look cool. So they'll go outside and they're all smoking cigarettes and they're watching a drive-in and they're watching a drive-in movie. What's the movie?
It's got to be rated R.
Oh, it's got to be rated R. Let me think of one. What's the movie?
They're watching Reservoir Dogs by Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, that's it. And they're just watching it, smoking a cigarette, and then that's the whole commercial. Nobody says a word. They're just standing there in these terrible off-brand jerseys, and they're just smoking cigarettes, looking cool. Looking cool. By the way, Chatterbox Sports does not condone cigarette use.
Are you pro
Unofficial
backflip?
statement. Pro backflip?
Yeah.
Bat flip.
Yeah, like a bat flip.
Oh, I thought you said backflip. I cannot do a backflip.
Cannot.
But bat flip, I am pro bat flip.
Okay, because
The unwritten rules are nonsense.
yeah, because there was a time when people would be saying like, "Hey, you got to market your players," and then like Jose Bautista hits a game-winning home run in the postseason and chucks his bat, and everyone's like, "This is an abomination. What are we doing here?"
Well, that's inside the baseball world. Nobody outside of the baseball world thinks that. Everybody loves that.
Well, that's the point. Is like that's one way. Like that's cool stuff that baseball players do. Is bat flipping, celebrating,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
The Will
That's-
Benson
you can
bat flip
market
was
that.
electric.
You can market that. Yeah, I see it on every time I get on YouTube.
The Reds are selling the hell out of it. It's crazy how marketing
Right.
strategies change in the year. Last year, the whole marketing strategy for the entire season for the Reds, the entire season's marketing strategy was for them to show Yankees coming into town. Yankees are coming into town this year. Come get some tickets to watch the Reds play the Yankees. That was it. No other marketing strategy other than that. This year, it's like Will Benson home run. Let's go have some excitement. Let's have some fun down at the ball yard. It's funny how a season changes. Perspective, expectations. I'll never forgive the Reds for doing that, by the way. I'll never forgive the Reds. And I think everybody got on the Pirates towards the end of last season because the Pirates advertised like Ellie was coming into town. And they're like, what a sad franchise. You can't even market your own players. I was like, guys, the Reds did it. The Reds did it like a month ago, like for the Yankees. And it's just wild. But yeah, shout out Rob Manfred, man. Another good choice by him, making the world's worst uniforms.